Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we're going to be replacing the spark plugs and ignition coils in a Mazda CX30. It is for the 2020 up to present. It's also for the 4-cylinder NA or the turbo model. But let me show you guys what I did pick up for this, because there are parts on Amazon and they're actually not as expensive as you might think. All right, so these are the ignition coils I did pick up. There's going to be links in the description down below, so if you guys do want to pick these up, they actually are on Amazon. And this brand, from what I've seen, is very reputable and very comparable to what the OEM one uses. And then went ahead and got the Bosch double iridium, and these things look so good, but we're going to kind of upgrade what the original ones were. Both of these are actually on Amazon. Like I said, there's going to be links in the description down below. Also, you guys can pick up a little gap tool as well. I did pick this one up at AutoZone, but you can even get them on Amazon as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all 4 of these and make sure that the gap is proper, and then we can go ahead and get started with the project. If you guys do not know how to gap spark plugs, you actually take it and you can take it right along this line, see what the measurement comes out to, and then if you need it a little bit wider, a lot of people used to say you bend it right here. What you actually do is hook it through the hole just like that, and then you can lift up on it, and you're not actually putting any pressure on the important part. So then you can bring it back around and check the size and get it exactly how you want it. All right, so to start this process, we're just going to go ahead and lift right up on the engine bay cover, or the engine cover. It just pops right up. There's little tabs that just snap into place. And then once you set it aside, you can see the 4 ignition coils right here. There's going to be a little bolt on the top of each one, a little hex bolt. It's actually a 8mm bolt on top of each one. So what we're going to do is remove the plugs from each one. There's this little lower part where you can kind of see inside. If you push your finger in that, you can wiggle this right off. There we go. Actually use my socket for that. You can just kind of push down right there and then pull the plugs right out of there. All right, so now what we're going to do is go to each one and remove each ignition coil. So you're just going to take that bolt right on top. You're going to loosen it, and these are actually kind of hand tight, so I'm just going to go to each one and loosen those. There we go. All right, now I'm just going to remove the bolts the rest of the way by hand. All right, so now that I have all the bolts out, I'm actually just going to replace each one at a time, because I don't want to leave the cylinder completely wide open. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the first one out, set it aside. I also have the spark plug tool, which is connected to a long rod, and it is a 14mm for these spark plugs, and even has a little magnet inside. So once we unscrew these, we can actually pull it straight up and out, but this will slide all the way down in there, hook right onto the spark plug. There we go. And we'll just unscrew this, which now it's hand tight, so I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew it by hand. And we're going to pull it straight up and out, just like that. And if you guys were curious on a before and after of the spark plugs, this is the old one and this is the new one. That is a huge difference right there. You can see that the old one is just roasted, but these new ones are going to be so nice, and I'm so excited to get these in the car running. So now we're going to take our new spark plug, slide it right into the tool. Like I said, it hooks in with a magnet. And we're going to carefully set it right down into place. Actually, I'm going to do this by hand to get it started. There we go, because you do not want to cross thread these. So I just want to do it delicately by hand first and get to a point where it stops. There we go. And then instead of using this wrench, I'm going to use a Torx wrench, because you want to have it at a specific torque. All right, so now I got my torque wrench. I actually have a little adapter on here to go from the 1/2 to 3/8. We're going to hook it right onto here, and we're going to tighten it to 12 to 14 foot-pounds. So it's pretty much hand tight at this point. There we go. Now it's nice and tight, exactly how it should be. And we can raise this right up and out. Now we can take the new ignition coil, slide it right down into place. There we go. Then we're going to take that bolt and we're going to go ahead and tighten it down. All right, so now it's tightened down. We can go ahead and take that plug, slide it right on into place. And now let's go ahead and start with the next one and so on. All right, and just like that, we are done. So now all we have to do is put the engine cover right back on the engine, and we are good to go. And then this just pops right on once it's lined up. There we go, and just like that, we're done. Like I said, if you guys do want to pick up these parts as well as the tools like the socket extension with the magnet inside, as well as like the torque wrench, all those links are going to be down in the description down below. Pretty much everything I use in this video. But if you guys did like this video, go down, hit the like button. If you guys do have any other questions or concerns, put it in the comments. I do read those and reply back to people. But like I said, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you for watching.